Alright, trying out one more of these, with a few more in my bag. I have collected 3 trophies so far. It's been with mostly dirtly decks, I feel, so you can go somewhat dirtily in this format, it seems, but not too much, I don't think, because I have lost a few also. Tried to record one earlier, but went 0-3 and felt like, yeah, that's not much of a fun draft to watch with me getting my ass whooped around. Perhaps some people enjoy it, like people who hate me and stuff. I can see where that would be a thing, but otherwise, yeah, not a stellar performance. Anyway, I'll meet you back here when the queue is full. Alright, took some time for the queue to fire. Don't know if it's because people don't appreciate the format, or if they want to do real drafts instead of these phantom ones to get the cards, but I don't have any use for the cards, so I might as well go for these phantom ones. Merciless Eviction I had in one draft. It's quite good. Wrath effects tend to be okay in this format, I realized so far, at least. I had a deck with Ulvenwald Mysteries last time, which was kind of cool. Before that I had one with this and Doubling Season, which went 0-3. But that's life. Death Shadow is not a thing in this format, I don't think. But going for Merciless Eviction and Pented Prism could be a good combo, because this allows for the colors that Eviction requires. Otherwise you have Treasure Keeper, which is a good safe pick, and Mysteries for dirtliness. This also opens up for dirtliness, of course, these 2 picks. Mechanist is solid, as are these cards. There is of course, like a red-white aggro deck with these cards you see here. Equipment focused, but we're gonna go for the dirtles, because otherwise what's the point if you're not having truly fun? Another Wrath is cool. Let's see. 3 artifacts rather than pay this spell's mana cost, exile them from, and yeah, okay. So this is actually a cool guy. Probably playable. Sacking a bunch of these things, Chromatic Stars and other things, could be a thing, and then getting him back after a while is also good. I'm thinking that another Wrath will make my deck more consistent, and I could go into some sort of control thingy, which might be cool. I don't know, there is not an abundance of counters but to support control, but there are Wraths at least. Alright, here we have Dragonwick Cremator, that you can discard cards to, something like that. And if you're lucky, you deal with something. Chalice could be good in a control deck. Might be what I'm taking here. Guildmage is fine, of course. It's probably way better in original, in Ravnica, but it's fine here still. Trainee is not that difficult to get to work because of all the equipment. But anyway, I'm gonna go for the Chalice, I think, because nothing like jumps out at me at this point. I'm gonna go with the safe guns here. Alright, so oh, okay, perhaps not. Treasure Mage is cool. and can get a few things. In a control deck, it could be a nice guy to have, because if you are a control deck, you tend to have like big guys as finishers. And there are a few artifacts both in common and uncommon that cost 6 or more, so it's not that difficult to get to work. But Alkan Infuser is quite good with these two, the ones I have here, but it's a common card. I think I'm going to go for the Treasure Mage, hedge on it. Hope to get some sort of big fatty later on. Might be wrong, but here we are. Sunken Ruin seems very good for fixing the mana for a greedy person like me. Goblin Guide is probably okay in the right kind of deck, the red-white one I was talking about before. Other than that, Mishra's Bauble is not the same in draft as it is in constructed, I'm sorry to say. Twisted A-Bomb is classic. Removal is good. As long as you have removal, Dirtling is fine. Yeah, going for the land, fixing my mana. Do the choker, something. Cloud Reader is probably what I'm going to take here. Some people have been playing this, I see, but against me, I mean. But I don't see the charm in that guy. Could also go for a Husk or something, but yeah, Sphinx is fine. This one, double the number of each kind of counter on any number of target permanents, could actually be good with what we have here. And it could inspire further picks along the road. So yeah, this seems like the most fun guy to have. It's not a fun guy, it's not a fungus, but anyway, you know what I mean. This for even more colors in my deck? Yeah? No, don't think so. Let's take an automaton for the Treasure Mage, just to have one. You could also go for the Gleaming Barrier, but I think you can get those later, it's no problem. And I really want something to get with the Treasure Mage. Value! Twisted A-Bomb to fix my black man again. It's probably the pick here. Could also take a Skin Wing, but yeah, A-Bomb is fine. Another Cloud Reader, no, I'd rather go for the Infuser and try to get some counters going. I'll take the rare because why not? And Restoration for something. Perhaps I don't really like Apprentice Wizard, especially with 2 Wraths, so Goblin Guide, rare. I'm rare drafting in a Phantom draft. Yeah, sue me. And the last pick, Salivating Gremlins, for the collection of things of Phantom cards. No one seems to be playing red. Could be a thing to keep in mind, of course, going forward here. Oh, here we go. Geth, Lord of the Vault. This is a bomb. It was a bomb, at least in the last set it was in, which was Scars of Mirrodin. But I think it's still quite good. So let's take that one. And is there anything with counters? Don't think so, no. Nope. Could go for a Monolith. Accelerate into perhaps Eviction if you need to. Automaton, Geth, stuff like that. Of course, Geth is better with a lot of mana. But, of course, Geth is double black, which could create some problems for us. But, you know, I'm greedy. And I'm gonna go for it anyway, you know. Can't stop the value bone. Oh, sorry. Anyway. Inkwell Leviathan. Ha! Cool. Actually, we're doing quite well in the ramping department, so it could be a thing. There's also a Core Tapper to go for more, what do you call it, charge counter stuff. Dread Return is good to get back Geth and stuff. It's super greedy to take Inkwell, another huge card, double blue, yada yada. But with a restoration, if we could discard it in some way, it could be a thing. Especially if we wheel the Dread Return. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Greed. Sue me. So this is interesting. I don't think it's really a thing, but it could be though. Braids putting people into play, like these huge guys. Am I a weakling if I don't go for that? Perhaps I am. Other than that, there's Sphinx, there's Chromatic Star. To have an alternative for Treasure Mage, a more play-friendly alternative. Yeah, I think that the risk is great that the opponent can put cards into play with Braids. I'm gonna go for a Chromatic Star actually to fix my mana a bit. Kind of a low power pick, but you do what you gotta do, right? So here we have a Mere Retriever, another Infuser, but still don't have a whole lot of Sunburst or charge counter things going on. It's not much else for me to take here. So yeah, let's go for the Retriever. You could, or you could go for Trash for Treasure. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put this in the sideboard and see if the mana works out. I can do this thing. Otherwise, yeah, I didn't waste much in this pick. Ooh, another Savage Titan. Sift is a discard outlet also. 3 artifacts. I can sack artifacts to play it. It doesn't seem really that great in my deck so far. You could sack a Cathodian to go super deep on things, but perhaps Sift is the better pick. There's also a Golem Artisan, which is fine. But yeah, okay, we're drawing cards. Treasure Mage, another one. Sure, we have 2 targets for them so far. So let's think it's worth it. Esper Zoa is a good thing with a few artifacts. Not necessarily ours, perhaps resetting Prism and Chalice and stuff. With Prism it's actually quite good, but I think I can find uses for it. A 3rd Treasure Mage. Yeah, I don't think I'm going that deep. Flayer Husky is quite resettable with Esper Zoa and stuff. And also it's early blocker and what have you. So sure. Brainstorm. I do have a double treasure mage to shuffle. Is there anything else? No, not really. So, but I don't really need these things. Magnifying glass for the ramp could be a thing, but I'm gonna try to see if Brainstorm can work. Alright, Costly Plunder to sacrifice artifacts is fine. At this point I might want an Apprentice Wizard though. Yeah, why not? Alright, I'm taking Braids this time around. Not sure if we can make it work, but I'm gonna try. Another Infuser. Not sure we're gonna play it yet, but we'll see. And Iron Bully is not super good. And a Cathartic Reunion, no surprises there. Ooh, yes. Here we go. Things are coming up Millhouse here. Master Transmuter is a good guy, indeed. Bouncing artifacts and putting other artifacts into play. Living the dream. So we might put the Wrath into my sideboard and go more black than white. Seems that we're slanting that way, and so I could take a Master Splicer here, but could also take an Oubliette, which is hard removal against many decks. Beyond that, there's a Sandstone Oracle, which could be decent. Not sure I'm going to take it, but I need it here. But I think perhaps if we want to go for this plan full on, balls to the wall, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like Oubliette is a much safer pick, so sure. There's another Sandstone Oracle here anyway, so what are we fighting about? Don't think Doom Necromancer is a thing, even though resurrecting things is also a way to go with this. But let's go for one more big guy and see if that works out. Don't need another one, but I really do need an Echo Wellspring. Makes a lot of stuff here a lot better, like Espesoa and yeah, things. So sure, let's go for that. Alright, here we can take Steel Sabotage. That's not a bad card in this format at all. There's also another Flayer Husk, Onaginata, if we want to give our big fattest trample. Don't know that I really do here, but having one Steel Sabotage could be nice, so I'm gonna go for that. And Ash Barrens to fix my mana is a fine pick also. Nothing else really that I can play. Naturalists is of course a good card in this format, as is a Braid, but yeah, let's go for the Barrens. Okay, Clone Shell could be the thing in this deck also, putting big stuff into play. Sanctum Gargoyle is also a good guy here, but Clone Shell really fits our plan a lot better, I think. Ooh, Reshape. I could make this work. It's not crazy good here, because you need to pay the mana also. Sack an artifact and X or less, so you have to play 2 plus the artifact's converted mana cost. I don't think we can do that a lot of the time, but Cathodian could be a good inclusion. Dread Return, that's better than the Restoration, I would say. Could play the Restoration too, of course, but I think one Dread Return is enough. We have other ways to cheat our artifacts, our huge guys, into play, so yeah, let's go for the Return and be happy with that. Another Cathodian or a Heartless Pillage is basically the pick here. I don't think we have any use for... Nah, not really. Gonna take this for the sideboard. Corridor Monitor can untap artifacts. Yeah, we don't have much else to play, so sure, or to include. Skinwing, not the best card here. Another Brainstorm, don't think I can play it, but Right, so that's our collection of cards. I'm gonna look at this for a bit, probably see how playable Brainstorm is in the deck, stuff like that. And infusers don't seem to be that good. And well, I'll meet you back in a bit. Alright, so this is what I ended up with. I doubt that Braids is super good, but you would really like to have some sort of Lightning Greaves or stuff, because otherwise they get to put something into play and then probably kill her. But your alternative is to try to play her when people don't have a lot of cards in hand, a bit later on. I took out this stuff because we only have like the Chalice and the Prism, and although it would be cool to double those counters, it's not enough to make it playable. Otherwise, Steel Sabotage got to stay in the sideboard. I don't think Brainstorm is good enough here. In Limited in general, it's not usually good enough. Pillage could be a thing to run. It's good with Braids also, making them have less stuff to put into play. But I'm gonna try it like this first. We have a Clone Shell and Transmuter, Braids, and Red Return to cheat stuff into play. And Red Return, of course, gets the nod over Restoration because of Geth. And yeah, that's it. Let's play a game. So I'm gonna see you for round one. Alright, here for round one. I would like to play first. Don't need this. Yeah, sure, I'll keep this. It's not the best hand in the world. We can only get one counter on the Prism with this hand, but I don't think I'm in any hurry to play it. You could get out Braids one turn earlier, but oh, there we go. See, everything works out in the end. Play my Prism. Yeah, done. Alright, Pretty Mo. Hello, Pretty Mo. Dire Fleet Order. So I guess I'm not gonna attack then. You create a treasure token when it dies. I see, I see. And perhaps I am gonna attack. No, I'm not. Just gonna play Cathodian. I'm not winning with hits with 1 damage anyways, and if he would kill my Cathodian, I'd rather have something to block with. He can have a treasure token for it. That would be fine by me. Not gonna play Braids now, by the way. It would be quite foolish when I don't have anything in hand. So yeah, here we are. We have a lot of mana at least, and we have a lot of good draws in our deck. Okay, making a treasure. +1/+1 counter. And he wants to play something for 5 mana, it seems. Or for many colors. Ooh, Vengevine. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna block. He might be able to play two creatures in another turn, but yeah, I can't do anything with that mana, I'm sad to say. Ooh, here we go. So let's go for Braids. And see how this works out. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're some ways away. 2 lands away from just hard casting this. Ooh, Twisted A-Bomb comes here. But it wasn't cast, so Vengevine won't trigger from it. Attacking with that. Yeah, I'll take it. I think I need to, if I need to trump, I'll need to do it for bigger stuff later on. Yep. Hello. And let's play Big Chalice for 3. Okay. So now our braids don't do anything for us, but yeah, we got an Inkwell Leviathan into play, so he put a land into play. And another land. Let's see what he plays here. He probably doesn't have any creatures, or perhaps he has 2 creatures that he wanted to play instead to trigger the Vengevine. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna auto yield to that. And then 7-11. He would have a hard time destroying that, right? On the blocks. Who is the beatdown here? Am I gonna be able to raise him? I do have a germ token. Yeah, sure. And I can chump with braids now because it doesn't help me a lot. I can play all the spells in my deck, so yep. And regen and take 4. And we're done. Dungeon Rings. Another land. Okay. So, what do you have for me? Blood Brine. Okay. Hello, Blood Brine. And another one of those bringing back Vengevine. I see. Alright. So, I might double block something here. Oh, it's just straight up sacking that one to put a counter on that one. Okay. If that's what you want to do. I could take 9 here. Double blocking the Vengevine, but don't know if that's the best call. No. I'm just gonna double chump instead, I think. But of course, getting the Vengevine off the table could be a thing. He would be able to attack for a bit next turn. He would do 9 to me, and yeah, it would leave me dead, I'm afraid, so sure. Perhaps I shouldn't have attacked with the Leviathan there, but I did, and here we are. Great return. I'm gonna make this mighty play. You have dreaded this moment all your life, and you know it. Put the husk on. 2 mana, okay. There we go. So, let's see, how would I block if he attacks? Probably block in to kill either Defiant Salvager or Blood Brine. Probably better to destroy the Salvager, remove any sack outlet, and then, okay, that's fine. Alright, and nothing else. That was a weird play, but I'll take it. So let us Yes. We can get the Oracle or the Automaton. I think I need the Oracle here. It's not at its best when I don't get to draw any cards, but it can get in for damage at least. So Treasure Mage was a nice draw. Okay. And we draw an Espesoa. Yeah, sure. That's also a good draw. Attack with that one. Doesn't have any reach or anything like that. And the Espesoa could bounce my Flayer Husk next turn to get a token, or whatever else. Oh, I should probably have moved the Flayer Husk to make this deal 1 more damage. Stupid. Yep. That's that. Alright, so we're playing against someone who made a few questionable plays, but it seems Steel Sabotage is not the best against him. Wrath could be okay. Pillage could be okay. And Skinwing makes my guys fly. Getting flying is perhaps a thing here. Is there something that is decidedly bad here in this matchup? Don't know. Like, he could put a Twisted A-Bomb into play with Braids, but otherwise he seemed to be into more low to the ground stuff. And a lot of sacking going on. No, I don't think there's really anything that I want here. Perhaps doing this. Well, actually, let's keep the Basalt Monolith in and get rid of Braids. No. The Automaton, perhaps? Yeah, I have enough big stuff anyway, so let's do that. Game 2. He's decided to play first, it seems. And I'm going to keep this hand because it's quite cool. No 1-drop. Ha, fool. Watch this. Hi! And getting out the Transmuter and resetting the Pentaprism with that is a combo. Let's play this for 2. I can play the Sphinx next turn, actually. He seems to have a lot of 3-drops, so okay. That was sad business, but let's keep on playing. Anyways, don't give up yet. Hope he doesn't have too many of those Crushing Vines. Because here comes the Transmuter. We'll see how afraid he is of that one. I'm not going to block. Nope. Alright. Cycling, swamp cycling. And getting a swamp into play. Playing. Cast down. Crap. Alright, I'll just play the Sphinx then. Ooh, Monolith can help me hard cast my big stuff. I mean, I think I'm in quite good shape. Here. Don't want the island. I can take Twisted A-bomb. Sure. At least it can find a swamp for all my double black stuff in hand. Okay, Blood Brine. And Naginata. 2 to equip. Okay. So I think what we want to do here, we have a few options. I do want to play the Oubliette to get rid of his Salvager. He will sack it to make Blood Brine a bit stronger. That's fine though. But how do we want to do it? I think actually, do we just want to? No. Yeah, I'm gonna cycle this now for a swamp, and next turn we can probably Dread Return that and be happy about it. Oubliette. Salvager. Probably sacking it. Nope. Okay. So let's attack. I'm not going to block his Blood Brine anyways, I don't think. But he doesn't have a sack outlet. Now he does have a sack outlet. Okay. Attack him for 2. Okay. We will draw a swamp, it seems, and Dread Return on my swampy guy and get him for 3 more. Now we're in quite good shape, I feel. We have double regen for the A-bomb and a flyer that gets in, and everything is good in the world. Perhaps not everything. I don't have much beyond this. I have a card draw here, of course. And he has a flyer. Okay. Exploit. Do you want to haste it up? It's like sacking anything? No? Alright. It's just a 2-3 then. Island. Not the best draw. I'm gonna sack this for a swamp. Sift. That's a good draw. Let's play it. And discard an island. Play an island. Play Wellspring. And draw a card. Geth. Yeah, that's quite awesome. Let's attack. Alright, your go. What this deck lacks is sack outlets for artifacts. Getting to sack Wellspring or Clone Shell would be a thing. Alright. Expedition map. Ooh. And it gets to boost all these guys. And this guy gets bigger also. Oh, he sacked a Blood Brine. Okay. And all auto yield to everything. And probably putting... Okay. the O Naginata on something. Alright, I see. I see how it is. So, he has a bigger flyer than me. Ash Barrens. Just gonna play it actually. I don't need more colors of mana, so let's do this. And I can put something into play. Only an expedition map at this point. That might be good enough though. I'm not gonna attack with the Cloud Reader Sphinx in case of an emergency of some sorts. Let's see what he does here. Attacking with that seems like a no-brainer. Not gonna block right now. Okay. So we are in quite bad shape still. We're gonna take his thing and we might as well sack it on upkeep to decrease the chances of drawing a land. Sunken Ruins, why not? Okay. Chalice. That doesn't do a whole lot for us now, does it? What I could do is play my Clone Shell and see if I draw something, and then sack it to, along with a couple other guys, to Dread Return something. That would only be worth it if I draw some sort of flying guy. Even then, would that be enough? I would have a Transmuter, and yeah, I think that's my only choice here. Right. A Wrath and nothing else. Alright, let's put a Swamp Under in. So that was not great. Okay, so let's hope he doesn't kill us. Shall we? He could... yeah, I think he can kill us. Naturalists. Destroying the Oubliette, of course, yes. And yeah, I'm dead, but what can you do? We can hope. Hope doesn't do a whole lot for us. And if he attacks, we're dead. And that's it. Could have kept mana up also. Yeah. Alright. So the O Naginata was a bit rough there. Now we could go Heartless Pillage on him. I don't know what else He has a lot of artifact destruction now. I have no way to sacrifice artifacts, so the Ichor Wellspring might not be good enough, although it's good with the Transmuter if I get that going, or the Espesoa, so yeah, that should be in. Yeah, I don't know, he doesn't have that many artifacts, so don't think Steel Sabotage is doing it. And yeah, Pillage is not doing it either. He was good at emptying his hand and stuff, so yeah. Let's just hope this game goes better than the previous ones. This is the sketchy hand. It's a bit too expensive for my liking, so let's throw it back. Keep this one, and gonna put a swamp back and hope we can deal. Let's play an island first and a Flare Husk. The Ichor Wellspring somewhat negates my mulligan, but since it's not a card, it's not really real. Yeah, that's good at least. Player Plains, Wellspring, Island, okay. And he plays a forest. Gump. Perhaps not. It's probably going to sack the map at end of turn. Map is not a super good fixing card if all you have is like basic lands. But we'll see if he has something else. Play the Treasure Mage. And yeah, we're gonna grab our... It's kind of interesting, but I think the Oracle. It has flying, can draw cards, unless he empties his hand. And yeah. Defiant Salvager, okay. Twisted A-Bomb is an okay one here. Let's swamp cycle this guy. Getting a swamp, playing the swamp, and attack with both of these guys. And if he blocks the germ, I'm just going to move the equipment over to Treasure Mage. Perhaps that was bad, actually. I need guys for trade and return. Anyway, I played it a little too quick for my brain to follow there. So, he has a Culling Days. He likes sacking stuff, at least. It's good that he has interests. Enjoying things. Beating down with that, okay. I'm gonna return my Swamp Thing. No, but my A-Bomb, or no, I'm actually gonna play my Clone Shell. And get nothing. Because we enjoy getting nothing, so I guess a swamp. Okay. But it might deter him from attacking. We'll see. Or perhaps he's one of the Geronimo guys who just goes for it. Exploiting something? No. Okay. So no attacks, okay. Fair enough. We are gonna play the swamp and I'm gonna dread return the Twisted Sister for leaving double swamp up. And he can just block and sack stuff, so I'm not gonna attack with anything. Attacking with his flyer, okay. Six mana, that's a lot. His own Twisted A-Bomb, okay. Geth. Get out of here. So I could play Geth, I guess. Could also play Oubliette, because if I play Geth I won't be able to keep up mana for Twisted A-Bomb. But here goes nothing. Because that gives me a very good next turn, I think. He can sack a few things, do a little dance, and get down tonight, I guess. Thinking. The Geth is good against him sacking stuff at least. Oh, only attacking with that. I'm happy about that. Happy to see that. Alright. Play my island. Play an Oubliette. Targeting something, probably the bird, because that is the one that can get out of hand. It also flies. He's sacking it. No surprises there. And we're good. Now the game is rigged for Geth to just take over. Just play the rest of the game with his cards. Expedition map, thank you. Tent is tapped. But I'm going to take one turn off to do this and still have a A-Bomb up, so. Okay. I'm choosing an opponent. Regenerate, okay. Fight or something. Sack a land, okay. What else? Destroying it, okay. That's okay. Do I get to draw a card? Exciting. If I don't, it would mean him emptying his hand, probably not in the best spot to do so. Destroying that one, okay. Yeah. So, got rid of a bunch of things for him. Not gonna dread return it, the thing. Don't know why he regenerated his Twisted A-Bomb there, but you live, you learn. Alright. I'm blocking that thing. Yeah. And I'm gonna rig my thing too. You might have a removal for it, but so be it in that case. Another Twisted A-Bomb, okay. The Prism doesn't do a whole lot for me at this point. And I need to keep a few mana up for the scavenger also. I'm gonna sack this thing for a land. Get a swamp, play the swamp, and be happy about everything. So let's see if he wants to attack with both his A-bombs there. Okay. Another salvager. Sacking it immediately. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna block there and block over. No, I'm gonna block with this one, and I'm gonna, alright, and I'm gonna regen, and then I will resurrect something. Scavenger. And there we go. And sack the mage. All right. There we go. And then I can resurrect other stuff. Alright. Got a few things there. Esperzoa is cool. Cool. And I'm going to attack with Geth probably. I guess I can't block with the Death Hood, and yeah, sure, let's get in with our flyer too. I think we're doing quite okay here. Okay, are you going to sack everything? You whole deer? Nope, just that guy himself. So yeah, probably just gonna mill him out here in a bit. Avengefine, okay. That's a card. Attacking with stuff. Attacking with both those at least. Or are you? Okay. So we can bring back a guy. I don't think that's necessary. Let's do this. Block there. Block there. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna regenerate our own. I think we have this game locked away. And then let's resurrect this guy. Right. And this is only sorcery speed. Okay, I see. It's okay anyways, because we get a trigger there. Okay, we don't have anything. We get a counter. And then upkeep. Return an Ikaru Wellspring. Play said Wellspring. Not going to cast the Wrath at this point, so okay. And I mean, we can do a lot of things here. I am gonna sack this thing and draw another card. Wrath, okay. Not gonna play that either. We can... Yeah, it's probably worth it to resurrect something more. A Hoarder. And sack it. Getting an artifact or a token, pressure token. Yes, Kozilek's Predator here and stuff. Let's get back the Hoarder. And let's sack the Hoarder again. Okay, get another treasure. And let's get back the Hoarder again, because we can. And let's sack it, which gives another counter on the Silumgar guy. He has that thing, of course, the Deathwood Cobra. Yeah, he saw the writing on the wall anyways. So yeah, that's it for game 1, or round 1, and 2-1. It's okay, it took some work, but we're on the roll here. See you for the next match then. Alright, welcome back to round 2. I figured this set has a bit a few too few spirits, so I'm having my own here with a glass of whiskey. Cheers! And cheers for this keep. So yeah, this will brighten my mood and make me win even more. No, probably not. That's not how whiskey works. Swedish whiskey. Elv, I think this one is called. Alright, Espezoa. And Painted Prism go. Espezoa Prism is a combo. Kinda. But I think it's worth it though. Let's play it. Hello. I'm a Zoa of the Esper variety. So the Zoa I might have been better off just playing something else, but because now I don't get value out of this exchange, but let's just roll with our choices here and attack with our Zoa. Target creature with flying. Oh no. Alright, I see your game. Let's play a Transmuter because it has the highest upside. See if he wants to deal with that also in some way or another. Nope, not yet at least. Okay. Prism, returning that to hand, getting a Cathodian, or just do this. Play the Cathodian and pass. We can bounce the Cathodian should we want to, or the Master Transmuter itself, although that's not super hot, of course. Alright. Okay. Let's do that. That's a neat trick you can do also with the Zoa. Ooh, Geth. Get out of here. How careful do I want to be here? Yeah, you know what? Let's play Geth because we can. I know it leaves shields down for Master Transmuter, but you know, I have whiskey. What could go wrong, really? From the north of Sweden, Elv, High Coast Distillery. Right now, I can't really do anything with Geth, so perhaps there's an argument for not playing him. But we did. Artifacts, creatures, and yeah, so he can't block with his Eldrazi Spawn at least. Okay, he's drawing cards. Good for you, I guess. Attacking? Nope. Did not really seem worth it. Ooh, that's nice. So I'm gonna play the Prism for 2 and pass the turn. Now we can do some tricksies with the Transmuter. Let's see if he wants to destroy Geth in some sort of way. Alright, yeah, that's a way, I guess. Yeah, what can you do? But we have a Dread Return in our deck somewhere, so... What else? He's playing something, it seems. Or not. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Return. I think the Transmuter itself. And put that onto the battlefield. It's just to protect the Transmuter. Servo. Okay. Block. And he has something. Of course he does. +4/+4 and trample. Okay. I guess if you say so. Alright, playing more stuff. Magnifying glass. Okay. And we draw a Wellspring. Well. Cloudreader Sphinx. Yeah, I'm gonna play that over the Transmuter. Ooh. These are actually cards. So Yeah, I don't know. Am I gonna go... Do I want to draw the island next turn? Perhaps I do, actually. Perhaps I don't. No, don't want the island. But I want the Sphinx. The Sphincter's Revelation. That's a surprise every day, you know. Destricted. Okay. So yeah, it's a red-green stuff deck so far, with a bit of blue in it. And he has... Oh no, that's a problem. Naturalist, of course, destroying the Cathodium, perhaps. No, the Prism. Okay. I guess that puts a dent in my plans. So, yeah, he's gonna be able to destroy everything I care about in this world, isn't he? Yeah, let's play a bit longer. Cast this. See what happens. It's going to destroy the Cathodian next up here. And I'm going to be sad about it. A token. We have the Wrath somewhere in our deck. So that's something. But I need to draw a white source and that Wrath, which could prove to be a bit tricky. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm losing my mana. What of it? Destricted. You're playing me here. Stop playing me, dude. Whisper of the Wilds. Okay. Attacking with... Yeah, this is the normal naturalist. This is the clone guy. Okay, I'm gonna take it. For one turn here. And then we're gonna draw a crit return. Not super exciting, I'm afraid. But we could get an automaton and sack that and 2 servos to flashback on Geth. That might be our best option here. We could also... No, I think this is fine. Okay. Servo. He doesn't have to destroy, so this might be a bit unnecessary, but oh well. It's a bit too flashy, I think. I also think I'm almost dead. In other news. So, yeah, things are not looking very good. Do you want to destroy my Wellspring? No. Bastard. Why won't you destroy my Wellspring? Okay, sure. Whatever. So Wrath is probably quite good against him. And beyond that, I don't know. Pillage, no. Gonna play the Wrath, take out one island, add one plains, and Braids might not be what this matchup wants. Anything else? Nah. The rest is cool. Alright, I would like to play first. And sure. We can cycle and get a swamp. Play Cathodian on 3. Nothing special, but does something. More whiskey. Oh. So whiskey makes it all feel better, even though you're getting your ass handed to you. I'm gonna play something. Hey. Noble Hierarch, you are a rich guy, aren't you? I'm gonna take swamp, play said swamp, and pass the turn. Hopefully we can get into Sift and something more. Don't think the Oracle will do a whole lot yet. But we'll see. Glass, okay. Yeah. Probably force him to do something about this. Ooh, he's very low on lands, by the way, so let's just beat down. Which way it makes the transmuter even better, so with the Sandstone Oracle. Star, okay. Second the star for red, I presume. And bolting something. Gorklan, okay. Chromatic Star, and play that. And I'm going to, on his draw step, I'm going to return the star to my hand and put an Oracle into play. Are you ready? Here it comes. Could have done it in my turn to maybe draw a land, but this draws me another card, so Wrath could be a good thing. Treasure Mage, definitely a good thing. Because it can get my Leviathan. Okay, it's dead. Yeah, that's a shame. I'll take a few points of damage. Ooh, a land. Land is good, I think. So how do I want to do this? I'm gonna play my land. I'm gonna attack with a Cathodian. Alright. I'm gonna return the transmuter to its owner's hand. Put a chromatic star into play. Then I'm 1 mana short, but you know what? This is fine. Add 3 mana and a blue mana. Draw a card. Treasure Mage. Yes, gonna search for the Leviathan. Okay. This way I have a few ways to cheat the Leviathan into play between Transmuter and Red Return. So, and I felt like it was worth it to get rid of his mana dorks, slowing him down quite a bit while also putting pressure with the Transmuter. So, how are you gonna deal? How are you gonna deal, son? Perhaps with whiskey. I hope I don't have to drive today. Or tonight. It's evening actually. Okay. Hello. Saying hi with my Treasure Mage. I don't know what there is in... Oh, he could have Crushing Vines for the Transmuter. That's okay though. It makes me somewhat slower, but it's fine. Doesn't have Crushing Vines, okay. This is probably a concession if he doesn't draw anything this turn. Anything to deal with the Transmuter. Yeah, don't really see a way out of this, I'm sorry to say. It's a fool's errand. Could also return the Sandstone Oracle to draw more cards, because drawing cards is super sweet, but for now I'm gonna go in for this plan. Alright, let me pause for a bit. No, not pausing. Okay. Constipated Sphinx, no. Cloud Reader Sphinx. And pass the turn. Yep. Nothing. Okay, so I rode that game on the back of his mana stall and the Wrath, which destroyed all his manas and stuff. I saw a few artifacts, but nothing special. But he has some rampy stuff, so I don't think Braids is the thing still. Yeah. I don't think I can change much. There's not much that's better. I mean, I could go for a restoration or something because he has a few removal spells, but let's go with this still. Game 3. Going to game 3, both matches so far. I guess the upside means more magic. Yay! He seems a bit distracted, not districted. Let's pause. Okay. So, yeah, we're running. This is a keep. We have a few things to do with this hand. It doesn't have a 1-drop accelerant. Star. And 2-drop accelerant. Okay. Swamp. Your go. And glass, okay, and explorer, which is a vodka and not a whiskey, so don't think I'm gonna block the explorer if he attacks. I have a lance for days, and the Sandstone Oracle doesn't do a whole lot at this point. More rampaging, I see. Okay, getting something with converted mana cost 6 or greater. What could that be? Hopefully nothing extremely bad for me, though might well be. So next turn I can't very well play oh, he has an Avenger? You're kidding me? So I guess yeah, I'm actually gonna block this now. And I'm gonna get a plains and a swamp. And hope that I can draw some sort of wrath effect. Also, this gives me the opportunity to play both the transmuter and the star in the same turn, giving me something better to lift to my hand. Keeping the Espezoa back to block. Back to block, back to block! And moving on with my life. Playing the Avenger, I guess. Yes. Seems that way, indeed. And he gets a bunch of tokens and land, of course. Yeah. Okay. So just gonna block. Alright, I really need to draw something then. Wellspring gets me somewhere. I think I'm gonna play Sift also. Yeah. Ooh. Island, play an island. And you'll go. Ooh. That's a lot of cards to draw. But I can always get a Sandstone Oracle into play with what I have. Let's see. Stop passing is 5. Okay. Attacking with a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna put my Oracle into play. I think. Bounce in the Wellspring. I don't get to draw a lot of cards, but at least a couple of them. Okay. Yeah, sure. Draw 2 cards at least. Yeah, there's the eviction, so No, I need to. I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna eviction next turn, so might as well block one that does the most damage to me. More Whispers and a Noble Hierarch. And we have the Automaton. Let's see. We can play Chalice for 2, but not for 3. Could also play Eviction into Wellspring or something. Yeah, might as well go for this, I think. And play Eviction, exiling all creatures. Bye! Alright, hopefully he doesn't have like a super haste thing to kill me with. We have a few cards in hand at least. He hasn't said anything, okay. Playing an Elvish Aberration, sure. And a Predator, sure. Okay, so how many manas do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one costs 9, we can play that and Flare Husk. Yeah, I think that's worth it. We could also play a Accomplished Automaton. Let's say 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 4 left, and play a Cathodian and a Flare Husk. Could also be a thing. I think that might actually be a bit safer. No, you know what? He has a lot of stuff, like those Dryads and stuff, so playing my Inkwell and my Flare Husk. And then next turn we can play a lot of other stuffs and things. Right, a lot of mana. Yeah, yes, that one at least. Also, okay, yeah, whatever. You can't have them all. Cyclonic Rift is one hell of a card here, and it's not very fun. Anyway, not for me at least. But good games indeed. We'll be back for round 3. Right, back for round 3. We're gonna play first. And yeah, the sound is fine. It's not amazing, but Eviction mounts a comeback. Oubliette has potential. Flare Husk can easily get in 20 damage. So I don't know what I was complaining about even. Go Flare Husk. What could possibly stand in your way? Nothing. That's what. Attack. Play the Star. Star of the Evening. Evening Star. Still having whiskey here. And I still believe it makes me a better Magic player. Alright. Don't need to sack the Star right away. Still gonna get in there with the Germ. Black green, is it another sacrifice deck? In that case, they will probably sacrifice anything I try to oubliette, but I will have to live with that. Cycling, forest cycling. Okay. Could be some sort of reanimator also, I suppose. Play in the forest. And a reclamation stage. Destroying my husk. Fiend. But that's okay. Problem is, Oubliette on the sage isn't very good. Actually, it phases out, so never mind. It's okay. I need to draw a card here. And I draw land, actually. So now I'm going to play Sift instead. Don't really care about that guy. Braids, it's not amazing here, I don't think. Could also... yeah, sure. I'm going to discard the automaton. See if we can return it in some way. And he could, of course, have more artifact removal, but that's how life goes, you know. You play things, they blow them up, and you cry relentlessly. So I'm at least gonna create a token with a thing. Ooh. Sacrifice and draw one card. Sure. Play that. Return this guy. Okay. Create a servo. Pass the turn. He probably has more artifact removals. It's not like the format's lacking in that regard, so... Ooh, Skitherix. Yeah, that guy's gonna phase out, isn't he? Can do this first. Draw a card, play a land, attack with this guy, see if he wants to block. Nope. Alright, then I guess you forget the Skitherix something. Oublier, as in forget, in French. Would you like me to speak in French to y'all? All the days, all day long, perhaps. C'est affreux. Cette table des cartes. Une étoile chromatique. Prenez une carte. Well, perhaps you don't want to hear. You're not ready for that amount of sexiness in your life. So, I'll spare you 4 manas. Predator. Okay. Creating a token. 2 tokens. Okay. And... Clone Shell. Huh, that's a cool one. Guess I'm gonna attack with the automaton. Again. He's saving his spawns, okay. Is there the thing in this format? The hoof? Don't know. Don't care. Playing my Clone Shell. What of it? Waza. Nothing spectacular, but Cloud Reader Sphinx is okay. Passing the turn. 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's why he kept the tokens. Cunning bastard. And then he gets to draw a million cards, at least 3. He has a 6/6 now, so my automaton isn't what it once was. He's playing something. Could it be the bane of my existence? Yes, it is. A Whisper of the Wilds, tapping for 2 mana. Mana. Manas. Nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. Esper Zoa. Yeah. Sure. Let's play a few things. The Zoa and the Transmuter. And pass the turn. This way we can rescue some artifacts and, if need be, and play the eviction. We will see what we have to do here. Alright, paying a lot of mana. 10 manas. That's a lot of mana. That's too much mana. Whoa there, boy. Slow down. Oh, yeah, that's fine. So he might have the thing. Yeah, you know, I'm expressing myself clearly and all. Yep, always healed. Play the Wellspring. Yes. Yes, siruni. Play the Wellspring. Draw my card. Treasure Mage. Gonna attack with the Zoa. And I could actually play the Treasure Mage if I want to show everything I have. Perhaps I do. Here we go. Treasure Mage. Right. Yes. Oracle. So he might have the Blightsteel Colossus. Is there anything else that costs like a crap ton of mana? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. He could have anything, basically. Anything, I tell you. Dark Depths. Oh yeah. He can remove. He doesn't have 30 mana. But he has a few manas. Showing me Dark Depths is one thing. So. Ooh, I should probably have like returned something to draw a card here, but never mind. Remove an ice counter. Sure. Riss. Sure. And return the Wellspring. Sandstone Oracle does nothing, but it's a 4/4 flyer. And I'm gonna return Servo. Cathodian. Let's play this. Ash Barrens. Let's attack with these guys. It doesn't have haste, at least. Right. And we can cycle the Ash Barrens for something. Another swamp, I guess. And I think we're cool, aren't we? We could also play a Cathodian. I guess why not? But why though? Why not though? And removing counters from Dark Depths. Not really gonna get there, I don't think. Perhaps you are. Yeah. Okay. Playing a land. Flying indestructible. Doesn't really help though. It costs 14, no, 3 times 7, 21. I can count. Alright, he has a cool deck though. I'll give him that. He has a few artifacts. Skitherix. Okay. And 4 exile cards. No? Nothing exile. Okay. Pillage could be a thing here. Of course, Wrath is always a thing. Don't think Steel Sabotage is what gets me going here. But Braids seems a bit off. Seeing what he has. No one expects the Wrath, so let's do that. Add 1 planes. Do I want to make any other change? Not really though. Right. No. I mean, Pillage is okay and all, but yeah, I think we're good. Let's go to game 3. Or game 2, actually. Cheers. This hand is slightly sketchy, but we have an abomination to get a swamp, so I think we're good. Ooh, Riss. An early Riss is potentially a problem. Play an island. But we have the eviction. That can come out early should we want to with a prism. Alright, attack with Riz. Swamp. Yeah, I might as well play a plains and that one for 2. Sunbursting away here. I could play a Treasure Mage. Oh. Right, so no early prism, early eviction for me, but I can always, as I said, play a Treasure Mage. Yay! Getting something. Unfortunately, Clone Shell doesn't work with eviction, so yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna take the Oracle. Is that right? Yeah. Sure, it's one of the easiest ones to cast, and it has flying and stuff. It's probably not gonna draw a whole lot of cards. We had some card draw in this deck. Dark Depths, I see. Sort of Feast and Famine. Not even exactly Feast and Famine, but only sort of Feast and Famine. Sunken Ruins. Pass the turn. I can block 1 turn with the Treasure Mage. Cycle the Abomination to get a land. Then have a Clone Shell to block with. See if he dares attack then. don't want him to hit me with that, so yeah, I'm gonna block. Alright. Cycle for the swamps. The swamps. Chalice. No, I'm gonna play a clone shell for now. And get nothing. Let's take a swamp in underneath him. See if he dares attack now. Probably does. But what can you do? Ooh, a plains. Yeah, I'm gonna block still. You call my bluff. I'm the unluckiest guy in the world, and you know it. Right? Doing something, doing nothing, doing, not doing, doing. Here we go. Enter the thing. Whiskey. Predator. Okay. That's okay, I suppose. If you have to. I think if I draw a land, I'm going to evict the board. I did. And that's what I'm going to do. All creatures go bye-bye. And then it's your turn. He still has the sword, but I think I can block that at least. Or something. I have the Sphinx. Skinwing, okay. So that means, let's see, can I 1, 2, yeah, I can cast this for 2, 2, 3, 4, and play a Sphinx. Like so. And don't want any of those, so thank you, Sphinx. You saved me from a lot of bad stuff. If he hits me, I might discard the Wrath, and that way have a better Sandstone Oracle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Gaining some manas. Putting a stop somewhere. Okay. Discarding a Wrath. Removing an ice counter, Ice Baby. And what else? Awakening Zone. Alright. So I will draw some cards, at least 2, it seems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good children go to heaven. Alright. Yeah, I'm playing another land. I know I have Sift to do things with, but Or perhaps actually that was bad. No, I can discard the transmuter. I don't really need it anymore. I can play anything in my deck, I do think. So this could be a race I can win against the Germ. Right, so he gets in for another 4. I think I'm gonna take it and discard the transmuter. Four manas in his pool. Remove a counter. Discard the transmuter. Don't think it has much to do with my game plan. Okay, letting the manas go. Blood Brian. Okay. That's a good card, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. And discard an island, I suppose. And might as well play land and discard the Ash Barrens when he hits me. And I could also cycle the Ash Barrens before he hits me and get a basic land just to remove them from my deck. Might be a thing actually. Swamp, okay. It's getting closer to Marit. Yeah, this is getting a bit dicey. So no blockers, and let's cycle the Ash Barrens. I think I need to draw something that isn't... Oh, can he murder me? No, not quite. Right. Remove an ice counter. Yep, so let's cycling. This. Take a swamp. And he gets a few manas. Discarding an swamp, sorry. And so next turn he can make the Blood Brian fly, but he can't equip the sword to it at least. So he will only have one flying creature no matter what. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good for me. Not necessarily. He doesn't have anything in his graveyard so far. He's revealed a few cards. Or, well, they are in exile actually. Sack that, gain a few lives, draw a few cards. Okay. So Let's play the Inkwell. I'm gonna keep both my guys back at this point because I don't think if he removes one of them I'm kinda screwed. So let's not put ourselves in that situation. Inky, you will have to do all the work for me. Or something. Dark Depths is slowly getting there. I don't know what I have in my deck that can deal with this actually. Inkwell hasn't been unblockable for many games this draft, I'm going to have to say. There's probably a lot I could have done differently this game, though. Keeping lands in hand, and that. To discard to Sword of Feast and Famine, blocking the Sword of Feast and Famine guy, preventing him from removing that many counters from Dark Depths. Perhaps it's relevant. Only needs 18 more manas. If he attacks with the Germ, I think I'm gonna double block it. Just in case of some sort of shenanigans. Yeah, I feared as much. And then I have to block that one, don't I? Yep. Bye. Dread Return would be okay now. Returning the Oracle and drawing a bunch of cards. Ooh, Death Reap Ritual. Drawing more cards, I see. And Island. Not the best draw in my deck, but gonna keep it in hand in case of things happening. So if you can kill the Espezoa, I am screwed. But we knew that all along. Need whiskey. Whiskey will help me through this. And the problem is, even if I block his Germ and kill it, he can always re-equip both equipments and just go to town. He's tanking a lot. Is he slow rolling me? Perhaps that's the case. Oh. Yeah, it's almost like a slow roll. Yeah. Yeah, this is he's been drawing haymaker after haymaker here. And I've been playing badly probably. I might have needed that Wrath. Okay, that's a combo with Awakening Zone. Draw a card, play a swamp, can see the game. Yeah, that wasn't my greatest moment. There was Dread Return. And yeah, so I needed more that game. Anyway, interesting matches. Think I'm gonna upload this anyway, even though it... Oh, there's a match still. There's a game two. Another game. Brr. I didn't realize. So now that we know a bit, we can counter and do stuff. I've not been impressed with the clone show. Let's do that. Right, so there is game 3 for us. Anyway, I would like to play first. I would like to keep. And I would like to play a swamp and cycle the Ash Baron. So perhaps an island. We'll see what kind of mood we're in. No, a swamp is better because of Oubliette. I could also ramp into a Sift here or play the Wellspring on turn 2. We'll see what I feel like doing. Depends on how aggressive he comes out of the gates here. Okay, game is on. He kept a 7. And 1 mana, divest. Artifact or creature card. Go for it. I think either way I'm okay with either Chalice or Wellspring. Okay. Land cycling. Divest is not very good against what's its name? The thing. Oh. That's also a thing I could have kept up. Okay. Against Dread Return. But you don't have to take anything, I don't think. I'm not sure. Do you? Right, gonna Sift. Draw 3. Discard. Bit tricky. Island, I guess. Next turn I can go Basalt Monolith and a Chromatic Star. And hope to play Geth in a bit. Okay. A champion. And that's it, I guess. Ooh. Cathodian. Yeah, I'm still gonna do this, I think. Monolith and Star. Okay. Here we go. Let's hope he plays an artifact that I can counter. No, not before combat at least. He might also have a million answers to Geth. Okay, can't counter that. So Geth is not super great here, but you know what? I'm still gonna play him. Because he's Geth. And I'm still gonna keep Steel Sabotage up, not play the Cathodian. And if nothing else, I get to untap my Monolith at end of turn. Okay. That's a combo, by the way. Let's see what it does here. Sacking the token, getting Death Reap Ritual, okay. Yeah, that's not super awesome for me, of course. He has the combo of the zone and Death Reap Ritual. He's in the zone indeed. There we go. and play Geth, or attack with Geth, I guess. And play, gonna sack this by the way, for blue. Nothing. Okay. Let's play Cathodian then, I guess. Huh. Still not looking super great here. I mean, I have a Geth on the B-Town, on the warpath here. Skinwing. Okay. I should have countered that, by the way. Yikes. I'm stupid. I didn't think that I could have countered that. But I could, and everything sucks, and I suck. You live, you learn. I wasn't thinking, I was just dreaming. Ooh. Yeah. Let's attack with both my guys. 'Cause we can. Death Reap is each end step. Clear shot. Oh no. Yeah, I guess so. He could have responded to the oubliette anyway, so yeah, let's just do this. And he is outdrawing me, slowly but surely. Not that slowly, actually. To be fair. No. How about no? Couldn't you have played that before you kill my Geth? So I'm not going to attack with the Cathodian anymore, don't think. Don't think that's a winning line. Because he gets to draw a card that way. And he has infinite guys, so go figure. Ooh. I will. Yes. And Oracle. And play the Oracle. Draw 3. Hopefully. Unless he plays something in response here. Okay. So this is looking a bit better now. Merciless Eviction and Inkwell Leviathan. Those might come in handy here. Sure, destroying the artifact. And he can attack with this flying guy. And is playing something more. A chalice for 2. And he draws another card at the beginning of the next end step, I guess. Play an island. Play and let's see. We can attack with both guys. And then We could get rid of all the enchantments, but that would bring his guy back, his woodland champion. So I don't think that's a winning line. But I'm going to attack with my creatures at least. And the Cathodian won't trigger this trigger here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 manas. Play the eviction. It's gonna get one turn to play stuff, creatures and stuff. You can remove one counter from the Dark Depths. And the Leviathan might not do it alone. Alright. No, actually it's a bad idea to into eviction here, I think. Just gonna go for the Leviathan because it has trample and everything. Didn't remove a counter. Oh, he couldn't actually. Yeah, he could, but he didn't. Ooh, he can grow that guy into large. Summon large. Alright. Attack with everyone. Okay. Sack that, put a counter. Sacks that, puts another counter, draws a card. Going to 1. Okay. So next turn I can equip the Bloodbriar, sacrifice a token and kill me that way. So I guess I need to do this then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he gets to draw a card. Token, you can equip the skin wing to the token, I guess. Oh. Destroying Oubliette. That's too bad. It's a shame. And doing what else? Risk. Okay. And let's untap Basalt Monolith. Draw a card. Cloud Reader. That's actually a good draw. I'm gonna play that. And put that on the bottom. Espezoa on top. Play the Automaton and get Servo and pass the turn. Oh. So he had that. That's not good for me. So he wins with the last seconds on his clock, is he? Yeah, I guess good for you then. Yeah, that was a bummer. 1 second on his clock. Okay, that's how it goes sometimes, but a few exciting matches nonetheless. I guess not the best performance, but it was kind of a fun deck we had, cheating stuff into play, and I'm going to drink my last whiskey. And we're done for today. Thank you for watching. Ciao!